Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylee. I am an online reseller. I sell mainly women's and men's clothing and shoes. Today I have a thrift haul that I picked up from Goodwill and I paid full price for these items. I intend to sell them for a higher price online in order to make a profit. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, then just keep watching. With an accessory. This is by Lane Bryant and it is called Accents, which I assume is like their, I don't know if it's a belt line or just their accessories line, but it does say Lane Bryant down here. It is all leather. It is a size 14-16, so a good size for a belt, and it is it's got two different textures to it. It's got the braided pass through the cuts of leather here. Really unique, really well made. I paid $1.99 for this, and I don't know what I expect to get for it. I did see that it was having a good sell-through rate though. I only picked up one pair of shoes. These are by Earth Origins. And Earth Origins is a comfort brand. They're kind of like Clark's, and they make fashionable shoes, but with comfort in mind. They usually have a like a memory foam sole or a padded sole. These ones are a brown booty. They've got some like wrap detail on the front here where the leather is wrapped around. A little bit of wear in the back, but I'm going to clean that up with leather conditioner. And in good condition on the bottoms as well. I paid $4.99 for these. Next is this sweater by Chico's. It is a size 3. I try not to pick up Chico's unless it is a more modern style or something really unique. This one, probably have to stand back for this because it's really, really long. It is like, so size 3 in Chico's is like an extra large or higher, I think. But it's like a chenille sweater, turtleneck. It's got the ribbing along the sleeve. And it's this really pretty pink color. It's got, let me see here. It's got the side slits and somewhat of a high-low hem. But I just really love the color. It's super soft and on trend for winter and fall, so I picked it up. Now, I did mention in my last video that I am really starting to slow down on sweaters, and that is still true. So I don't want you to think just because you see a couple of sweaters that I'm not slowing down on them. I would suggest you do the same. If you see some good ones, pick them up, but start to slow down on the heavier items because we're going to start moving into spring before you know it, and you're going to want to have those items listed already. Currently, I'm focused on activewear. If you want to watch my last haul video, there's quite a few activewear brands in there that I'm starting to pick up. This is by Soft Surroundings. It is a size extra large. And I paid up for this, so I paid $9.99, I paid $10, but I looked up this particular style. So it's kind of like a velvety material. It's got the bell sleeve, got the zip neck on the back, and throughout it, it has this like thick, heavy stitching. So this style had a great sell-through rate on eBay. I should get my money back pretty quickly. I think I saw them selling for like 40 bucks around there, so I should make about $30 off of this one, and it should be a quick flip. Next is a piece by J. Jill, and this is that like tartan plaid, which is really popular right now, and it is just a longer length sweater. Great color, great pattern, 10% wool, so it's like a wool cotton blend. I also looked up this particular style from J. Jill, and it was doing quite well. I saw a lot of stock photos, so I'm going to guess that this is a popular style and color that buyers are looking for. This next one is somewhat of like an activewear athleisure brand. It's called Calia, or Calia, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Calia. So this is a brand by Carrie Underwood. I picked up her pieces before and they've sold pretty quickly for me, although not most of her pieces don't sell for a lot. But I just thought that this was really cute. It's just a crew neck, kind of a lightweight, loose sweater. It's got the Calia logo on the back, which is like an infinity symbol. And yeah, it's just really cute. It has some cursive writing right here, and it says "New Day, New Start." So I thought that that was perfect for the new year, and I'm sure somebody will absolutely love this. I paid $4.99 for it. Another Chico's. This is a size 2, which I think is like a medium or a large. I picked it up because it is a longer length duster cardigan, and it has kind of like shimmery metallic thread throughout it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera. There's a little bit of it. But usually Chico's pieces with like somewhat of a metallic element in it does well for me, and you can see it is a longer length. Good solid piece by Chico's. I paid $4.29. This is my first time finding this brand. It is Inka Maki, and it is handmade 100% wool. And I knew that this was quality when I was feeling out, going through the racks. Super thick. It's got like this interesting color block / ombre effect to it. It's got like a bunch of neutral colors. It's got gray, kind of a taupey color, cream, and black. It was a really interesting piece. It's got cable knit throughout it, really thick. It's got wooden buttons. And I did look this brand up on Solds. There were a couple that had sold, but there's like hardly anything on this brand on eBay. But that doesn't deter me from picking something like this up. Because it's wool, it's handmade, it's a really interesting color and pattern. So that's why I picked it up. It doesn't always have to have, you know, Solds or active listings. Sometimes it's a really good brand that people can't find very often, which is why you don't find a lot of it on the eBay listings. But nonetheless, I would still pick up a piece like this. This is another activewear piece. It is called, the brand is called Apana. This is a size large, and it's a really pretty purple, just like a running jacket. It's got the Apana logo, which I think I've seen on leggings before. So if you see this, you'll know it's Apana. This brand does pretty well. It's got some venting panels in the back. This brand does pretty well, I saw. I paid $4.99 for this jacket. I try really, really hard not to pick up leather jackets unless it has like so much going for it. Typically I'm looking for a modern style and a really good brand and like no flaws, or I have had luck with some like really interesting vintage fringe leather jackets with a lot of fringe on them. So I usually try to stay away from leather jackets. Sometimes I don't even look at them, but this looked and felt brand new as I was going through the racks. So I did some more research on it, and I think this is a really good find. I paid $6.99 for this jacket. It is by Barney's New York, which you probably know retails for a lot. It is a size large, and it is a modern style. It is a kind of like a cognac brown leather jacket. It's got like that more biker style. It's got the collar where the band comes across and snaps. But this is like worn maybe once. Really, really excellent condition. I don't know what to expect for this. I saw some comps, but they were kind of all over the place. I'm gonna price mine high and accept offers. Another activewear piece. This one is called Livy Active, which I looked up, and it's part of another brand, but I can't remember what brand that was. I was really attracted to these just because they feel like they're brand new, and they have like color blocking, and then it's got the mesh bottom. Bright neon colors. I was over in the activewear section looking mainly in the plus size pieces because I like to get plus size pieces to have inventory in my store for people of that size. Plus, the new year's upon us, so activewear is really popular. So I was in there really hoping for some plus size pieces. This one is a size 22-24. And from what I saw, the Livy Active leggings in this size were doing pretty well and had a good sell-through rate. I paid $4.99 for these. This is by Ralph Lauren. It's a size 8. And it is a women's button-down flannel, and it's a really pretty like plaid blue color. It feels in excellent shape, although I can tell just from the tag that it is an older piece, but it feels like it's hardly been worn. Some keywords I will more than likely put in the title are barn, chore, work. I find that with the thicker, heavier flannels like this, if I put those keywords in my title, I can almost always sell it, and I can demand a higher price for somebody that's looking for a thicker material shirt like this. So because it's more heavy duty, I will put those keywords in my title, and I suggest you do the same if you come across something like this. Another one, which I will put keywords in for those same keywords, again, barn, chore, work, if you can fit it in after everything else. This is a men's. This is called a red feather flannel, and it is a size extra extra large, which is a fantastic size. It's a men's heavyweight flannel. I paid $4.29 for this. As I'm going through the racks, if I feel a heavyweight flannel during the winter time, I will usually at least comp it, because chances are when you've got a thicker material like this, people are willing to pay up for it, and these are priced the same as the lightweight shirts, so good pickup there. Also in the activewear, I found these. So I don't know what the style name is of this, and the tag is missing, but they are Lululemon. I think my thrift store just doesn't bother with anything with like pricing if they don't immediately see. I guess this one does have the tag, but not the brand tag, just the size. So these are a size 10. If they don't see like the brand in the waistband, they just don't bother, because I've noticed a lot of the Lululemon pieces, the very few that do have tags, they price them way, way up, and then the ones that don't, they just don't even bother looking for the logo. I don't know if they just don't know, or if they just don't bother, or if it's somebody new, but I get really lucky at this thrift store. When I feel quality in activewear, I usually look for this logo, and I can get it for the same price as the others. So I paid $4.99 for this. It is a size 10. I've got to look up the style name, but it's like that really, really stretchy material. Has ruche sides and appears to just be a capri pant. If anybody knows the style name and is a Lululemon fan, please drop a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look it up on Lulu Fanatics. Some more activewear. This is a Nike Dry Fit size large running jacket. This one is a half zip. It's got the Nike logo, And I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's got like this geometric pattern throughout it that kind of makes it a little bit more textured. It's got the Nike running stamp on the side, on the sleeve, and then just a plain back. I've mentioned this in another video, but with Nike pieces, I tend to not get like the shirts or anything like that, but I look for the sweatshirts and then the sweatpants. And one of the things I'm looking for is that it is in really good condition. It looks more of a modern style. And then I always make sure that the logo isn't cracked right here, because that happens a lot. And then some of them don't have branding at all, which I don't usually pick up if it doesn't have pretty obvious branding, because I feel like people that buy Nike, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the Nike check. These next ones don't have a tag, but I recognized the brand because, where did it go? I saw this on the back. So kind of like Lululemon, this is Fabletics. A lot of Fabletics pieces, also people cut out the tag on the inside, but you'll be able to recognize the logo. Kind of looks like a little F. I don't pick up all Fabletics leggings. They usually have to be kind of unique, but I picked these up because they have like a leaf print on them. Not sure what the size is. They appear to be I don't know, probably like an extra large. And they are a ankle legging in like a really stone lavender color. And then again, it's got that floral pattern. I paid $4.99 for these. Jumping back into sweaters. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm like not organized in the categories that I'm showing this to. I just show you in order that they come out of the bag. So this is by Cliche. This is a size extra large. This is a wool blend, and it is a really heavyweight, thick sweater. Crew neck. It is like a, I want to say it's a midnight blue. I hate it when it's like this color. It's where it's almost black, but it's has like a tint of blue. That's called midnight blue. I always put it in the description, but it's got really pretty floral embroidery on the chest. It is plain on the back, and then on the sleeves, it also has the floral. So I thought this was just a really interesting piece. I only paid $4.29 for it. I'd expect at least $25 for it, but depending on the brand and sold comps, I will more than likely price higher than that, just because it is a really gorgeous piece. This is by Eileen Fisher. It's a size medium, and it is just a full zip jacket, sweater jacket. It's got a little bit of like a mock neck collar, gray. It's probably pretty hard to see, but it's got like faux pockets right here. And then again, full zip. I don't know what to expect for this because I think it's not as modern as I would like it to be, but it's Eileen Fisher and it was 100% wool. So main reason why I picked it up, and it feels again like it's never been worn, so that's why I picked it up. I paid $4.29. This piece I also picked up for $4.99. It is by Wool Lovers, which I have never found before, and it's new with tags. So this is a size extra large. I really like it when I find new with tags. I mean, obviously for value, but also most of the time they have the style names. So the style name's right here. So I will look that up, but it feels like so super quality. New with tags, 100% wool. It's British wool, which I'm going to put in my title. Plain on the back. Navy, like royal blue color. And then these feel like wooden buttons. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to price this at, but I would expect quite a bit for it being 100% wool and the fact that it's new with tags. And the very last piece, I feel like this is my first time ever finding this brand. I know of the brand, but I think this is my first time finding it. It is Angel of the North, which does very well from what I saw. It is a size medium, and this is a really pretty piece. It is like an Aztec Western print open front cardigan. You can see the like chevron pattern at the bottom, and then on the back. Alright, so that is everything that I picked up at Goodwill. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time.